Good morning to you all. Today we're starting the day with an easy flow class, some repetitive sun sals, a sweet hip opener, and ending with a short shavasana. So if this is something that you need in your morning, it's a nice practice to repeat, and eventually if you do it enough times, it'll become ingrained in your head and part of your day and part of your practice. So welcome to your mat. Let's get started in child's pose. Bring your big toes to kiss, your knees slightly wider than your hips. You can bring your hands behind your heart in prayer or relax them forward or maybe next to your heels, something that feels authentic for you this morning. Begin to rise to table pose, bringing hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Take a breath here and take a few gentle peeks over each shoulder. Start to broaden and open through the side body. A little morning wake up today. Find center and begin to move through cat and cow, curl and open. Two more rounds of cat and cow here, allowing your spine to round and your heart to open. And start connecting breath and movement, which is exactly what a good sun salutation will do. And find neutral spine. Begin to hover your knees away from the floor and connect to your core from here. Just holding this hovering table pose, take a breath and let it go, and begin to walk your feet to your hands, standing forward fold, keeping your knees super uber soft here. Maybe bring those blocks in today as we step forward and back quite a few times. With your inhale, press your spine long, hands on the blocks or above your knees, and as you exhale, fold in. Inhale, lift halfway. And exhale, let it all go. Root down, rise up with a flat back. Lift your arms, lift your heart, steeple your fingers and bend to the right. Return to center and bend to the left. Return to center and through heart center, standing forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, and step yourself back, plank pose. Drop your knees to meet the floor, come down knees, chest, and chin. We'll move into Sphinx pose for this first back bend, keeping it really sweet and low to the earth. Elbows under shoulders, hands spread nice and wide. Turn your palms up and begin to curl your fingers in, starting with the pinky and wrapping your thumb around your hands. Give a little squeeze. Open from the thumb, index, middle, fourth, fifth. And do that one more time to start to open up the wrists. And turn the palms of your hands down. Drag your hands and elbows back, your heart forward. Sphinx pose, maybe even lift the corners of your mouth. Because you made it to your mat today, take a breath And slowly release, hands under the chest, downward facing dog or puppy dog. So if puppy is a better option for you, rather than transitioning from dog, that's where you're gonna go. Puppy, hips are over the knees. Walk your hands forward. Forehead can rest or forehead can lift. Downward facing dog, same thing, knees are lifted. Keep your knees nice and soft in this first dog pose. Walk or hop your feet to your hands, standing forward fold, halfway lift, and let it go. Root down, rise up with your breath, steeple your fingers, exhale right, and back to center, exhale left. Back to center, hands to heart. We'll start to move a little quicker now. Inhale, reach wide and up. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to blocks or to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, let go. Step back with your left foot, drop your left knee. We'll hang out a little longer for this first round. Upright your spine, connect to your breath. Set the blocks to the side, step back, plank pose, high or low. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga moving through into your cobra or sphinx. Exhale to your dog. Curl your toes, hands and knees, lift your seat. Left leg rises, left foot steps through. Drop your right knee. Option to bring those blocks in. We'll hold again this round for a couple of breaths. And using the blocks, lift that back knee, step into standing forward fold, right to left. Halfway lift, inhale. And let it go, exhale. Root down, rise with your breath, inhale. Hands to heart, exhale. Moving a little quicker, one breath, one movement, inhale. Wide arms, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Step back with the right foot, exhale. Low lunge. Inhale, raise your arms. Exhale, hands down. Inhale to plank. Exhale to flow through. Inhale to the back bend of your choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, step through, low lunge. Inhale, arms rise, lift your heart. Exhale, hands down, step forward, standing forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Let it go, exhale. Root to rise all the way up. Folding hands at heart center, exhale. Inhale, right back up. Wide arms forward fold. Halfway lift. Step back left foot, high lunge. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, plank. Exhale, come all the way to the earth. Inhale, lift your heart, back bend. Exhale, dog pose. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, step it through, high lunge. Inhale, rise with your breath. Exhale, hands down, foot comes forward, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Let it go, exhale. Root to rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Arms widen up, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Step back lunge, exhale. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands come down, foot goes back, plank. Come all the way to the mat. Inhale to your back bend. Exhale to your dog pose. Inhale, right leg extends. Exhale, step through. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold, step left to right. Halfway lift, inhale. Let it go, exhale. Root down, rise with the breath, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach wide, rise up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Left foot steps back, heel dives down. Exhale, warrior one, inhale, rise. Exhale, hands sweep back, heart goes forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach back. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands down, step back, plank pose. All the way to the earth. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, dog pose. Left leg rises, three-legged dog, bend, twist, and open as we start to warm up. Three-legged dog, square the hips, exhale, step through, warrior one, plant the back heel, rise, inhale. Exhale, sweep back, heart forward. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, rise. Hands come down to the earth, step forward, standing forward, fold, halfway lift. Let it go. Root to rise all the way up. Hands to the heart. Reach wide and up. Lead with a heart and fold. Halfway lift. Let it go. Halfway lift, right foot steps back, right heel plants, warrior one. Rise with the breath, inhale. Exhale, interlace, lift your heart, bow, exhale. Take a breath here, inhale. Soften, exhale. Inhale, rise, arms reach up. Exhale, hands plant, step back, plank pose, flow through. Inhale to the back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg rises, bend, twist, and open. Take an extra breath here. Extend your leg and step through to warrior one. Plant the back heel, rise with your breath. Inhale. Interlace at the low back, exhale. Bow, inhale. Full exhale. Deep breath in. Complete breath out. Rise with your breath, reach your arms up, inhale. Exhale, hands down, step forward, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, let it go. Root down, rise with the breath. Hands to your heart, exhale. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. And let it go. Step back with the left foot, drop your left heel, warrior two, block to the outside of the foot, inhale. Settle in, exhale. Knee over heel, back foot parallel or slightly turned in, squeeze the feet in. Deep breath in. Complete breath out. Another deep breath in, folding elbow to thigh, Parsvakonasana, extended side angle. Full inhale. Complete exhale. One more deep breath here. And a full breath out. Rise, reverse warrior, gaze at the back big toe. Exhale into the bend of the right knee. Inhale, stretch the right leg. Exhale, triangle pose. Right hand to a block, left hand to the sky. Full breath here, reaching down into the earth and lifting up through the torso, up through your left hand. Drag your feet slightly apart. Take one more breath. Look to the earth, come into lunge, twist. Left hand down, right arm rises. One more breath. Bring your right hand down, step your left foot forward, standing forward bend, halfway lift, and let it go. Root to rise, up to stand, hands to heart, exhale. Reach wide and up, inhale. Lead with a heart, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale, step the right foot back, drop the right heel, warrior one. Block behind the right shin, the left shin, or the left knee. Rise with your breath. Again, left knee over left heel, back foot parallel or slightly turned in. Open your arms for warrior two. Squeeze your feet together, body is in that plumb line, head to tail. Arms are open, shoulders are soft. Stay engaged, connect to your breath. One more breath here, folding elbow to thigh, extended side angle, right arm sweeps up and above your ear. Deep breath in, full breath out. Yes, elbow is on thigh, but not wedged to the thigh, so find some lightness in the left side. Take one more deep breath in from here, complete breath out. Raise yourself up, reverse that warrior, gaze at the back, big toe, big exhale into the bend of the left knee. Inhale, lengthen your left leg. Triangle pose, bring your left fingertips to the block, to hover, or to the earth. Stay with the length in your torso. Open the collarbones, draw your throat back, your ears back. Open your heart to this day. Slightly dragging the feet apart, create more radiance, more space in the body. One more breath. Look to the earth. Bring your hands down, bend your knee. Find that twisted lunge. Right hand down, left arm rises. Right heel pops away from the floor. Find that strong breath again. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take your left foot back to meet your right. Lift your seat to the sky. Opportunity to flow through if you like, or skip it and stay with your dog pose. Raise your right leg, three-legged dog, coming towards pigeon pose. Way up on those left tippy toes to bring the right knee just wider than the right wrist. Shin doesn't have to be parallel to the front edge of the mat. Wiggle back into those left toes, left leg long. Back toes can be curled or uncurled, but commit to your choice. So either into the toe pads or pressing into your toenails. Left leg comes back long and down the edge of the mat. Squeeze your inner thighs together, balance your hips, and release yourself to the floor. Whatever that looks like, take good care. So maybe on fingertips, maybe forearms to a block or a blanket, perhaps all the way to the earth. Return your hands to the earth, curl the back toes, take your pose of release. Three-legged table, three-legged dog, perhaps a bend, twist, and open. Maybe some circles of that right knee in the sky, in table or dog. Come back to downward facing dog. Raise your left leg way up on those right tippy toes and gracefully plant that left knee a little wider than your left pinky finger. Sneak back into the right leg. Again, shin does not have to be parallel to the front of the mat. Your heel can come a little closer to that right hip point if that feels like a better opportunity for you today. Again, back toes curled or uncurled, just commit to your choice, leg is long. On the fingertips, squeeze your inner thighs together again. Find some balance to the hips. And bring yourself to the floor. Stay on your hands if that's a better option. Come down to forearms on blocks if that's a better option. Close your eyes. Rest in your breath. Return your hands to the earth. And again, take your pose of release. Table or dog, bend, twist, and open. Curl those back toes to lift your hips up. And maybe coming to three-legged dog or table or even child's pose is a really great release for pigeon. Return yourself to your dog pose. Come way up on your tiptoes, knees bend, walk or hop forward, forward fold. Hang here for a moment. Play with a little lengthen and bend to the knees now that our legs are really warmed up. Shake your head no and yes, emptying out before you move on with your day. What needs to come with you? What can remain right here and needs to go no further? Heel toe your feet together, big toes kiss. Lift up off the heels and come lightly into a tiptoe squat. Now if your knees are okay with staying here for a breath or two, stay. Otherwise come directly onto your back. Perhaps you can find balance here. Feel your toes connected to the floor, the arches of your feet active, your heels active. And we'll come all the way down to the earth. If you have a block, grab a block. And as you come down, take a pause. Press into your feet, let your hips rise away from the floor, and tuck that block underneath your sacrum. Supported bridge. Nice to begin the day with a little bit of an inversion. So the hips are above the head. If you want to go a little deeper, you can bring those knees up. Perhaps hover them right there above the hips if your spine says yes to that. Otherwise, maybe extending your legs all the way up, waking up your feet. Take another breath here. Find some stillness. Begin to slowly bend your knees if your feet are above your hips, and let your feet come back to the floor. Supported bridge. Press down into the earth. Lift your hips enough to remove that block. Come all the way down to the floor. Goal post your arms, heel toe your feet wide, and begin to wipe your knees a few times to the left and to the right. Connect to your side body again. Oh, feel that space. Let your knees float to the right and turn your gaze to the left for a moment. Make some space in the right side of the neck. Relax your shoulders. Bring your gaze to the sky, float your knees to the left and gaze to the right. And bring your knees back to center. Let your knees kiss at the middle of the mat. Heel your hips a little, feet a little wider than the hips for constructive rest. And bring your hands to your belly. Connect to your breath, or maybe one to belly, one to heart, or hands to ribs. Whatever feels authentic for you. Take one more long breath in and out. Draw your feet underneath your knees and draw your knees into your chest. Either rock to one side or rock and roll yourself to a comfortable seat. Close your eyes and draw your hands to heart center. Take a moment to listen to your head, to your heart, to your physical body. Perhaps something is repeatedly coming up for you today. Notice that. Perhaps there's a word, a mantra, a prayer that you're holding in your heart today. Perhaps an intention or someone that needs your love today. Thanks for taking time for you and for waking up your body today, all of it. Thanks for sharing in this practice. In gratitude, namaste. Have a great day.